Going to be making homemade tomato soup and grilled cheese. And we are been making cookies all day, so dinner is super late. We're making, this goes together in about 5 minutes. First, you're going to want to saute a half an onion with 2 tablespoons of butter. And just use the skillet that you're going to be using to make your soup. And then after that's sauteed, you're going to add 29 ounces of diced tomatoes. Add these to your blender or a food processor. And then we're going to add in those onions that you just sauteed with all of that butter. Don't leave that butter behind. Here we go. Oh, so beautiful and clean. But I'll probably have to wash off my spatula before we continue because I got a couple pieces of onion stuck to it. Now we're going to blend this together very well. We're going to puree it. Okay, and then you're going to add 2 cups of water to your saucepan with 2 teaspoons of chicken bouillon, or you could use 2 cups of chicken broth in place of the 2 cups of water. Okay, and about a tablespoon worth of basil. And we'll just mix this together, turn it back on to high. Let's get our frying pan heated up for doing some grilled cheese. There we go. Okay, while that's coming to a boil, we'll go get out our bread, which we're using Texas toast, and it's in the freezer, so I gotta go get that out of the freezer real quick. Just out some Texas toast here. About medium. We're gonna be making 8 sandwiches, so we'll need 16 slices of bread. And since we're using fat pieces of bread, we're going to be doing double cheese on these. Yep. And then after this bouillon gets melted into that water real nice, we're going to add back what we got into our food processor here. Add that back in. And then we're going to also add 29 ounces of tomato sauce. Okay, and then turn that heat down to about medium high. You just don't want it to burn to the bottom while it's heating back up. Okay, and while that's coming to a boil, we will cook our sandwiches. Okay, we have melted some butter, and I just inverted my butter dish in the microwave. Yeah, it worked out pretty well. And this is frozen bread. We're going to butter those. Buttered toast. It's already pretty thick sliced cheese. That's going to be a big cheese sandwich right there. And then while those are cooking, we'll butter the tops. Stick those on here. And stir that every few minutes so nothing burns to the bottom. As soon as your butter melts on top really well, you start seeing little bits of steam coming out. That's how you know it's time to flip. Oh no! Cheese isn't melty enough to hold them together. And let's try that again. Bam! We're going to need a half a cup of milk, but we're not going to add this yet. Okay, and we're just going to turn the oven on to 200 and put a cookie sheet in there. to hold those sandwiches that are done so the family can eat together. Ooh, that's almost good, but not quite. Okay, we're just going to bring this up to a boil. We're going to let it boil for about 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes before we add that milk. That one there's about done. Okay, when they get done, you're just going to place them in the oven on that cookie sheet. As soon as that hits 200 degrees, we're going to turn it off. Ooh, yes, a couple slightly burnt ones. That's how my husband likes it. Ooh, that one's not toasting very well because it's the butt. I like the butt. See, how's that one there looking? Ooh, perfect. So that one there is done. Num, num, num. Oh, oven's at 200, so turn that off. We're doing 2 cheeses. This is the only protein that's in this dinner, so don't feel guilty about doing 2 cheeses. It's really good if you use cheddar cheese, too. Mozzarella cheese would be really good with tomato soup. Yeah, I should have thought of that before I started cooking dinner. That would be super good. Too late to turn back now, but there's always a next time. Okay, let's put all our stuff away. These are quite large using Texas toast. Look at the size of that sandwich. My gosh. So pretty. Come on, motherfucker. Boil. We got kids trying to go to sleep before they've had dinner. Go hurry this shit up. Okay, let's get our sandwiches off the grill and put those in the oven. There we go. Now that we're done with this hot skillet, I'm just put this in the bottom of the oven so it's not in the way. There we go. All right, we've been boiling for about 1 minute. We'll give it another minute. You want to make sure to cook the tomatoes enough to break the acidicness down. Boil. Some people like a pinch of sugar in their tomato soup. Guess we could do a pinch of sugar today. That might be good with the Texas toast. Just grab your sugar bowl and sprinkle, not too much, just a little. After you've let that boil for a couple of minutes to break down that tomato acid, we're going to add a half cup of milk. But first, we're going to turn it off because we are done cooking. And we're going to add in this milk. It's going to help cool it down so we can eat it right away too. Mix that in. And there we go. Okay, we're done with this. Doesn't that look super good? Some nice thick soup with no preservatives. Okay, we'll see you guys next time.